Now, John, you have had a very interesting 2023, my boy. You know what I'm saying? You battled Chef Trez to start the year. You had battles with Mr. Fab. And at the same time, you had some of the better battles on Bullpen. You know what I'm saying? Now, you went so far as to say that you felt like Bullpen should be considered a big league. Now, me being me, I didn't have no problem saying that, but guess what? When we say things like that, responsibilities come with that. Ownership comes with that. Accountability comes with that. And that's all I was doing, was holding you accountable. Now, you might not have liked the message or the messenger. I don't even know either way it went, but you know what I'm saying? No hard feelings. At the end of the day, I'm going to do my job, and I'm going to continue to do my job. And that's going to be to be honest to my fandom, to be honest to the battle rap community. Now, you needed to win this battle. Let's not make no mistake about it. I can make the argument you have not been the same since you battled Sue Surf. But you also said this was a battle that you wanted. This was a battle that you needed. You needed a grudge match. You hadn't had one since Sue Surf. So it was a lot of people doubting if you could. Would you? Did you have the abilities to do so? To take down Eazy the Block Captain in Philly. Now, for Eazy the Block Captain, you know what I'm saying? New league owner for Eazy the Block Captain, the algorithm bull for Eazy the Block Captain. However, coming off of your first loss, your first clear loss since being on the URL Ultimate Madness 1. And so a lot of people had a lot of questions. What does it look like for Eazy the Block Captain in a battle coming off of a loss? You said you was going to get back to the grittiness of the trenches. You said you talk that trenches better than anyone talks that trenches. You ain't lying, my boy. You ain't lying. You was wilding. You and John wilding all 3 rounds. I'm not going to lie to y'all. This is why y'all got to wait until we start making these lists for top 10 battles of the year, for champion of the year, and everything in between, because I ain't going to lie to you. This battle, it kind of bumped it up. It kind of bumped it up there for me. I ain't going to lie to you. This battle was kind of bumped up for me. I thought the battle was super fire. Definitely got playback value. John, my boy, you did your thing. Eazy the Block Captain. You got back to what you're known for. Your fans should love this performance because you got back to the trap bars. You got back to cooking up that work, and you know we love to hear about you doing that. So make sure y'all thumbs up the video, and we're going to get straight to these bars. We're going to get straight to these bars. Now, the day of the battle, however, my man John decided to drop a little bit of audio. Now, you know what I'm saying? Eazy the Block Captain saying that he's saying that audio is chopped and screwed. However, the audio is what we have, and what we have to go off is confirmation of a couple things. Confirmation, allegedly, between Eazy the Block Captain and Remy. Confirmation, allegedly, between Eazy the Block Captain and Papoose. There was a fight, according to Eazy the Block Captain on this audio. Whether it's doctored or not, according to this audio, he said Pap got 2 good joints off, but not a scratch, not no blood, not a nosebleed, not a welt, not a bruise, not even a rug burn, nothing. It's going to be very interesting to see how Remy's and Eazy relationships continues to develop as Chrome 23 continues to develop. Because, Pap, if this is true, how you letting your girl continue to book her side, man? I'm going to leave that there. But let's get to these bars. But yeah, so Eazy the Block Captain, he did have to deal with all of that throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? I think that was a good strategic move by John. Just kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's an abrupt wake-up call. You might want to have somebody kind of like rub your back when you wake up in the morning. But no, John threw scalding hot water on you in the morning. He said, wake up and at 'em, on your feet. This ain't no time for you to. But let's get to it, man. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video. Johnjohndadon versus Eazy the Block Captain bar recap. And it's on Eazy in the first. Now, one thing I do want to say about this battle, we got to remember, at least for me and for the people that are watching this recap, you got to remember, Eazy the Block Captain typically doesn't win his first round. I'm just saying it's not anything new for Eazy the Block Captain to not win his first round. Oh, but last night he was wilding out the gate. Of course, he had to address the audio that John dropped immediately. Immediately, you got to jump out the gate with that. But then he gets into his rounds. He says every interview it's easy this and easy that. It be the thirst. It's the same game, another name. You didn't roll another ninja wave. You couldn't surf. Okay, I like that. He said they put slogans on t-shirts. They gonna say free me, RIP you. Either way, we gonna become merch. That's fire. I done sold fake grass on Ninja's turf. Ooh, the thing about Eazy the Block Captain, I will say in this battle, it definitely seemed that he was more bar heavy than what I remember him as. You know, usually he's a good storyteller, but here he get into the bars. He said, Rim not here to help y'all this time. Y'all use her name to get some shine. The only person that's going to benefit off the relationship is me when I break up, dear John. Woo! Okay. He said, death totals here, treacherous. With coordinates come yellow tape. It ain't used for height or measurements. Fire. He said, I wish you would just let me be or get knocked out or be left this alone. He said, I wish you would just let me be or get knocked out by this left alone. Fire. What else? What else we got? I done made a wish when I talked to a quarter, put fish scales in a pot, it's turned into sparkling water. Fire. On cue, snap with me. Stuff him in the car rapidly. It's a date, actually. Now this don't want to get out the car. It's Cheesecake Factory. Yes, sir. You was definitely wilding on this. I ain't gonna lie to you. You said I didn't cop from the Jamaicans and resold to the Caucasians. I tried to tell John I was never Joe bringing that H in. Fire. I was never Joe bringing that H in. He said, how can a ninja that never been on some shit talk to a ninja that really been in some ish? When we went window shopping and we liked it, we went in your window. I literally traded rocks for game systems. We really made the Nintendo Switch. What? He said, how can a ninja that ain't never been in some ish talk to a ninja that's really been in some ish? When we went window shopping and we liked it, we went in your window. I literally traded rocks for a game system. We really made the Nintendo Switch. That is fire. Are you kidding me? He said, I'm living a script that y'all acting. When Bullpen was crashing, there was no laughing. There was wrestling, though. When you was on the ropes, I put your hand out so you could tag in. I will say this, Eazy the Block Captain. I don't like the way you finishing your rounds. You was a little choppy in this first. But that content is definitely there, my boy. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video. John, round one. It's on you. And when I tell you you are walking into the lion's den with this one, oh yes, we got johnjohndadon with no glasses, y'all. We got johnjohndadon masked up in Philly, y'all. We got johnjohndadon on level 10, y'all. He said, talking about police work, you was running your mouth, ninja. You was running your effing mouth, not me. Glock squeeze. I'll turn this chatty patty into a chopped cheese. We all know Gunna tell on himself, I'm a cop, please. I'm a cop, please. Cop, please. Gunna, cop, please. Fire. Double entendres. I love it. He said, y'all should be concerned with who recording Eazy. Save that energy for Dr. Dre. These ninjas with attitudes going to be extra hurt. He was thinking the aftermath would get him in a scope. Well, I guess it worked. Fired. The Eazy Dr. Dre NWA in a scope. I like that. He said, then he addresses Philly. He says, right now, y'all down 0-2 to me, but got another chance. The third one wasn't supposed to be easy, but I made other plans. First, I had to cover the bill, collect a fee, and just flee. Then I had to shoot at the general for people to see. I'm about to help you get some money. You could leave for your seeds. Who else gonna get him up children's books when I sent Eazy to read? Come on, that's fire. That's fire. Elephant in the room, we must address rumors about you getting beaten the F up when you searched the net. Was there a fight? Because effing with somebody's wife is worth a worthy death. For hanging on to rim too long, you deserve a tech. Talk that talk. He say what I hear, it wasn't a scrap involved. Because the witness says it was someone in all black and they saw Papa Jaw catch a fade. He was hoping something catch his fall. Y'all ain't protect yourself. I guess it wasn't easy to block after all. He said the algorithm bull. You love trending. Well, then I served a pound. Pull a bullet in the algorithm, shut the server down. Viral stems from virus. Careful how you throw that word around. I can tell y'all where he from in Philly, but he brought every germ in town. That is what? The viral virus brought every germ in town. Come on. It's never really judges. It's never really grudges, but judges that we be holding. It's gonna be a lot more friendly people where Eazy going. Come on, hey man. He going off. He said, I got shooters in the pen. They all marksmen with this. Plus, you big-headed ninjas be the hardest to miss. We celebrate every kill with a sparkling spliff. So if I pass a bullseye, that means the target was hit. Hey, he is rapping in this battle. He said, I know ninjas that met their sons on Rikers Island. This is a battle of life and death. Y'all want to fight these bars? Well, death got to be easy because life is hard. Fire. And I got another one. He said, my family ain't got to worry about what to do when the feds enter. Who said you had to sell drugs to get ahead, ninja? Because I ain't have to pump a nickel. No wonder I still the breadwinner. Round one crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta edge this to John. I got John taking the first. I love what they bring as far as the material. John clean. John focused. And John writing for this battle. Oh yeah, it's definitely there. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video. Y'all see what's going on. Ain't nobody else doing this. Definitely not less than 24 hours after the fact. I'm just saying medicine ball. Now, Eazy second round. My Lord. Eazy, this is one of the best rounds you've ever written in your career. In my opinion, my humble opinion, you may not respect it, but the people do. Round two, it's on you. He said, it's the trenches. We trap here. You got to behave or it gets sketchy. You can sell Coke. We sell something similar. It's Pepsi. Fire. He said, my friendship is by request. You don't have to accept me. Don't just get messy. Blame it on battle rap so you can address me. Just address me. Fire. Let me do that one again. He said, my friendship is by request. You don't have to accept me. Don't just get messy. Blame it on battle rap so you can address me. Just address me. He said, quit hiding behind the battle rap. He said, we run from cops here. A warrant don't even apply to me until they catch me. That's fire. He said, then he addresses the URL situation. He said, they recruited me to take your spot. They said, work for it. I did every opportunity to raise my stock. Y'all didn't have no will when y'all value decreased when y'all left the lot. So y'all came back to me as a lethal shooter so I can help y'all ninjas perfect y'all shot. What? Fire. They recruited me to take y'all spot. They said, work for it. I did every opportunity to raise my stock. Y'all didn't have no will when y'all decreased, when y'all left the lot. So y'all came back to me as a lethal shooter so I can help y'all niggas perfect y'all shot. Fire. He said, you tricked me. Keep it a bean. You ain't do shit to get me. If you were the B-side, I picked you. Were the B-side, I picked you. If you were the A-side, you could have skipped me. You know, this whole A-side, B-side, that was fire. He said, a ninja like you could never be better than me. You, Jacquees, you remix everybody original-ish. He got a lot going on in the second round. I ain't gonna lie. He was floating. He was floating in this second round. What else did he say? You not the best PG in your class, ninja. That's strange. It was Bill, Magic, QP. They are the best in that lane. You are known for throwing jack chain. Got co-signed by Bow Wow and Jermaine Dupri, and still got no impact in this rap game. fire. You don't win on none of your battles, and you trying to play me? You done lost the 40 bars in Chef Trez. You are lazy, bragging about being a PG killer when it ain't no more PGs. Talking about I beat Jack Boy, Prep, and Wavy. MF, it's Jack Boy, Prep, and Wavy. Hey, yo, he lifting. And in this crowd, in that setting, he definitely lifting in this building. He said, you are the pull guns from across the street, bull. I'm aggravated. This hood-ish. You are not acclimated. I seen you in situation. You procrastinating, waiting too long to get back. That's how John gets assassinated. That's how most Johns gets assassinated, or most Dons get assassinated. I gotta run that back. You are the pull-out guns from across the street, bull. I'm aggravated. This hood-ish. You are not acclimated. I seen you in situations you procrastinated, waiting too long to get back. That's how most Dons get assassinated. He wilding, bro. I can't even lie to you. He got so much, bro. Come on, man. He got so much stuff in his second round, fool. What else? I don't want to do everything, but I really could. He said, I seen the pics of that you were supposed to hit. Ninja, maybe she slipped and fell and you tried to save her. I get it. You lose ish messing with the wrong B. Domestic for Jonathan. Major. Shout out to that brother. Shout out to that brother. We seen you running. He said, this all I wrote, never been booked for what I did on record, but off record. But off record, we didn't made a quote. Most of my career majority wins if y'all take a vote. Pick a side, then made an oath. 2 sticks came with the toast. Smack his glasses in the air. We done made a toast. Fire. Second round from Eazy, by far his best round. Most confident round. I'll also say this, first round, Eazy, you was looking in that phone a little bit too much, my boy. Now, I know you was also tweeting, and I know you was also running businesses, but we got to put the phone on airplane mode, man. We got to get to this business. We got to get to these payments. Thumbs up the video. John, it's on you in a second. Now, people talk about how John's second round is short, but I think it's just because it has a lot, like, it's the schemes, man. I really do think it's the schemes. But let's get to it, man. He said, you brought up Geechee Code D, how he sold weed to stack his pennies up. Then you let him talk crazy to your manager. And that was really tough because I never believed Geechee had bundles until I seen him pack Remy up. Fire. He said, you was on a TV show based on an icon from Philly. Is your life okay? You mean to tell me seeing how Jada was doing Will didn't make you feel some type of way? What, you battle rap August Alsina? See, that's grounds to kill you. Married couple. Wife creeps up with younger male. That don't sound familiar? We'll let Jada do the wildest things. But in this case, it looks like the husband was allowed to swing. Fire. Stop, Ninja. Think he winning? That's not the clout to go for. Now you just a side kind of tasteless. What a coleslaw. You just a side tasteless coleslaw. He said, that's your broad? What you gonna do if she get her top pop? Trying to be rim protector might lead to a block shot. Trying to be rim protector might lead to a block shot. Bullpen was on a downslope, but somehow found Eazy in the trenches and found hope. John and nobody. Eazy got the crown, so he the A side. Like a safe drive. You sound slow. You got the algorithm, but who got more views, more main events, bigger crowds dimension? I vow to listen to every round you written about the powder you pitching. He was a scrub until they stumbled across a plug. So now he power tripping? Fire. He said, so how we know you founded the trenches? Answer this and don't ramble. Why when your battles drop on the Chrome channel and they're not on your own channel? My league was built off my name, not a blown scandal. So who you think you trying to sham, guy? You need your own handle. Talk that talk, George. He said, who named you the block captain? You shouldn't be allowed to participate in anything that got captain. I don't care if it was a sergeant, lieutenant, or general. Just not captain. Keep it a buck. Ain't even a winning soldier. Could you stop captain? Fire. What else we got? What else we got? He said, somebody told me the definition of a block captain. It's typically your old head that oversees when activities on the block happening. If it's a cookout, he might see you with the plate and make sure he got napkins. He's wilding, man. He's wilding. He said he would have never excelled in them top classes. He was doing business with interest on my back end. When you get straight to them payments, you got taxes. Fire. John, I did feel like your round was a wee bit short, but you also not getting crowd reaction. And crowd reaction in a setting like this definitely makes the rounds appear to be shorter. But I do got Eazy the block captain in a second. So I got it 1-1. I got it 1-1 going into this third, man. Make sure you thumb up the video. Shout out johnjohndadon. Shout out Eazy the block captain. Before we get to a winner, this is a top, in my opinion, a top 10 battle of the year contender. It lived up to the hype. We know what Eazy's going to do when his back is up against the wall. He's going to fight like hell. We know what John's going to do when y'all count him out. He's going to show up and he's going to put on one of the best performances we've seen from John. And honestly, probably since Hollow. I ain't going to lie. The most electric performance to me probably since Hollow. For real. Respect. But it's on Eazy in this third round. Now, you got to bring it home, Eazy. Let's get to it. He says it's really razor blades, silverware next to the plate. We learn table manners. What happens when life gives you a multiple choice and all of the above is the wrong answers? That's fire. He said, I done spent hours in the trap making the same bag. It became salary. Do you know how fast ninjas die here? If we put you in a hospital, that's considered hospitality. I was working, trapping, and rapping willfully. If you put 9 on 28, that's skills for me. If you knew 60 grams could take 4 kids to Disneyland, that's how you believe in ability. Let me run that back. He said, I was working, trapping, rapping willfully. If you put 9 on a 28, that's skill for me. If you knew 60 grams could take 4 kids to Disneyland, that's how we believe in ability. Fire. He said, inside Hollow, that's a shame. Back in the days, he had a crisis with his identity. He had to steal a ninja's name. That's tragic-ish. He touched me. I'll show you how bad it get. He'll get hit with the calico. That's the time this time it won't be no accident. Fire. Unless he a desperate ninja, that's desperado. Hit the lotto. That means karma follow. This means a hit a down with a hollow. Glass to his head by the section. It came with a bottle? What? Unless he a desperate ninja, that's desperado. Hit the lotto. That means karma follow. That means hit with the down with the hollow. Glass to his head by the section. It came with a bottle? That is fire. You ever caught a body and your breath slow? Your eyes closed, your stomach upset? You need Pepto? Brain fragments, calling images won't let go. It annoys you to hear John because you hear an echo. Fire. This nigga named Jonathan, and he light skinned. You know he out of line. Do anything to win a battle. Drop a recording. Tried to holler at T-Top baby mom. We remember that rumor. We do remember the rumor. He said, you think I did this for myself? I didn't do this for my health. Them shooters pull up in stealth. That's the only time they catfish. You find a burner and you account to somebody else. Wow, fire. To get my attention, he had to make a diss on niggas that couldn't beat me. Bro, this ninja is whack. If it's jail or death, if it ain't jail or death, we can relax. Handstand, cartwheel. My front flip was about a stack. It became the Saw movie. I had to hurt myself to get out the trap. Y'all wasn't listening. He said, you ever heard a Christian snort a line? They gave me high praise. I didn't serve the likes of Kanye's and the Delontes. You did me side dang. The latter changes DNA if we turn it sideways. The latter turn it DNA if we turn it sideways. Yo, we hydrate by giving them Pedialyte. 2 sticks, pick a sign, freedom of rights. Go through clothes that makes whole. It's too much bleach in the white. He is rapping in this third. He said, all y'all niggas who don't like me, I can accept it. But if y'all want to check me, come to the trenches and we can check it. Do not get on this white man's internet and act reckless, or your folks might get a meme when you die. That's a picture and a message. Fire. Now I will say this: your third round, a little slippy blippy. You had words definitely that was out of line, and you was bringing things back. It wasn't as clean as we're accustomed to seeing an Eazy the Block Captain. I will say that. John's third round, man. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video. This is the trenches versus bullpen bar recap, man. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video. If you're new to the channel, hit that notification bell. That way you will be told each and every time I go live, or each and every time I drop some hot ish on the channel. Round 3 on John. Know how I know he a B? He self-proclaimed the face of a women's league. You couldn't be the chrome face unless you was born a man, but you could be the chrome heart because you designed a double cross the brand. Fire. First, you never signed the contract. Then you said you got off the contract. It's in his heart to react. This the face of the new era. See how they market the cap? It's the face of a new era. See how they market the cap? Fire. I don't approve of how you approach that whole bargain with Smack. It's apparent you don't appeal to who you charge for your raps, but I applaud who can appreciate them hard-hitting facts. Those 6 words describe your career. Starts with an app. Fire. If you all 6 words started with APP. Fire. What you fire? I don't approve of how you approach that whole bargain with Smack. It's apparent you don't appeal to who you charge for your raps, but I applaud who you can appreciate them hard-hitting facts. Those 6 words describe your career. Starts with an app. Oh my, the writing. I know y'all like to say numbers don't lie, but bots exist. Fake profiles to help boost your views. That's not a myth. Tay-Rock the King, they threw you under his wing. I'm not convinced. Now watch this trick. The app pulls you up. This not the prince. This URL my plater. I put the blame on Beasley. Of course his stats gonna look good. They put the game on Eazy. Fire. I do this lame greasy. Have all types of hooked up to the bull. Saline dripping in his IV. Did you get them tube drops you was looking for? I do this lame so greasy. Have all type of hooked to the bull. Saline dripping in his IV. Saline in the IV. Did y'all get them? Did you get them tube drops he looking for? Crazy. I'm not gonna lie. But then you had a Hitman Holla moment, my boy. You had a Hitman Holla moment. You remember third round, Eazy the Block Captain versus Hitman Holla. The hate ain't gonna look good on cam. A lot of people said after that battle, if Hitman was able to just rap through his material at that point in time, he could have made the round closer. You, sir, you said F them slaves deals to be milk dog. They effing you with no condom, going in your cheeks raw. Okay, yes, sir. That is a pause. We not in Philly, but pause. Now, you didn't do this not once. You didn't do this not twice. You didn't do this not 3 times. You did this about 4 or 5 times. Salute to you for, you know what I'm saying, getting the material. You can't even. Salute to you for overcoming adversity to display your talents on the stage. And I also say this: Philly was giving you love for that. Then you went into the Philly legend scheme. You had we got the NH to just hide. what is it? The Meek, the MH, the Jihad. You had PC, Hollow Hand. Yeah, we got that. We got that. You started your own league. I'll salute you on your boss track. Even got Mike P to leave URL. Who would have thought that? But Swamp ain't never called back. And even Danny lost racks. You calling me a cold turkey when you got everybody off smack. That's crazy. I love when you say it's a lesson in every bar, but if you lying when you say it, then it's lesson in every bar. You peddling heavy hard. Why you stressing me why you stressing for any cheddar? What's a lesson in every bar to a lesson in every letter? I'm telling the writing, it's a different type of writing. This is a different type of writing. I was charged for a domestic with no reasonable proof. I got lied on, but you lucky your ex is keeping it mute because there is footage that confirms he did. Believe me, it's true. Expose him as a woman beater should be easy to. Shout out Hurricane Dew. Wow. Fire. He said my homie died the day he got the job. He thought the smoke was clear. They boxed him in like a cubicle. He was office square. Office boxed him in like a cubicle, office square. R.I.P. Tell me more about how your life is trap awards. Let me guess the powers from walls because you adapter plug, internet gats and slugs in the flesh daps and hugs. F where you from? What your block? What block was you the captain of? Fire. You're gonna have to address this eventually, Eazy. I don't know why you keep not addressing this, or maybe you have addressed this and I don't know, but you need to address this thoroughly next battle. Y'all with the block or this y'all block? Sticks and mops. Ninjas have to relocate if we switch the spot. Ninjas have to relocate if we switch the spot. Triggers pop. We aim for his head and shoulders when we send this shot. So even if we miss the top, we gonna spin the block. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This is a fire battle. I'm not playing with y'all. But if you asking me who I got winning, and I know y'all are, man, I don't know if 25K is on the line, but I damn sure know I should have been one of the judges if it was, because I got a lot of them bars off your first watch. And you know, it's less than 24 hours that I'm dropping this. But if I'm being 100% honest and all the way real, I gotta edge this battle to John the Don. For me, I felt like he was cleaner all 3 rounds, material fire all 3 rounds. Eazy the block captain was amazing. Eazy the block captain was amazing, but it's when you get into battles of this magnitude, it starts to get nitpicky when battles so close. And getting through material stumbles, slips ups, those things definitely can hurt a performance. Those things definitely can stick out when you talk about this battle, but this battle is fire. Again, for 25K, if I was one of the judges, I would have edged this battle to John first and third. If you are arguing for Eazy the block captain, I am not mad at you because I think this battle is super close. I'm definitely not mad at you if you got Eazy. But if you do got Eazy, I would assume it would have to be the first and the second, because I do think the first round is close. But again, when it comes to like the slips and blips and the stumbles and things of that nature, those definitely stuck out within this battle. One piece of advice I would give John and Eazy. I know both of y'all are league owners, so I understand or I try to understand the responsibilities that they come with. I've been to events. I see how league owners got to run around, got to show love to not only battlers but the media, the paying customers, but y'all take it a step further because y'all have to battle on the same cards that y'all are actually hosting. I think y'all got to stop that. I honestly think y'all need to stop hosting events and battling on the same card, because for Eazy the block captain, I think it took away from your performance just a little bit. I gotta be honest, just a little bit. I think when you are trying to concentrate on so many different avenues at once on a battle of this magnitude, I think you need all hands on deck as far as your focus. So I would love to see you get someone else to be able to host these events. Maybe Showtime and Vada can host these events. and do commentary at the same time. But I just think, again, for the battles that you want to get, you need to be fresh. You need to be 150% because you are no longer the hunter, sir. You are now the hunted. You are now the hunted. And to John, man, I just got to salute everything you have done in 2023. You definitely had your ups and your downs. You know what I'm saying? Had some good battles, had some bad battles. As a league owner, you had some good events, had some bad events. But I think this was a win for both of y'all. I definitely think this is a win for John. He needed this type of showing. And John even said, man, like these past battles that we've seen him in, they haven't been battles of high interest for him. He needs and he wants to have more grudge matches. My question to John is, who else is there left? And if there is someone less, man, let's get the ball rolling, man. Let's get that marketing going. Let's get that promo going. If this is the type of John that we're gonna get going forward, my lord. If this is the type of Eazy the block captain that we're gonna get going forward, 2024 is definitely gonna be a good year. But shout out John, shout out Eazy the block captain. Honestly, I think it ended up tying. I think if y'all was really counting, bullpen and trenches actually tied because we did not have the Loso and Mike P battle. Now that I think about it, which is even more crazier. But make sure that y'all thumbs up the video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel, man. Shout out my brother Deadass Talk again. Shout out Vitafly Showtime for the commentary. You know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody that was there. My guy Riggs, Tone, bro. I seen you in the building, man. Congratulations on your up and coming son, man. It is a movie, man. Y'all know who it is. Y'all know exactly what I do. This is Temperature Check, and I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and you know the motto. I ain't just getting started. I've been here. Salute to y'all, man.